Hello, welcome to the Gilmore, what's the name of the show?
Gilmore Girls!
Vlog. So, we're going to watch every episode of the Gilmore Girls and do episode recaps. I've never seen the show.
I have.
Big fan, so you go ahead and explain why we're doing this.
Why are we doing this? This show is great. One. Two, it's an amazing story about two women, a mom and a daughter, and which I really connect to. I would watch it with my mom growing up, and I don't know.
Right on.
Everyone just needs to see it.
She's been harping on me about it for a few years.
It's a good coming-of-age story.
Right on, I can see that.
Yeah.
Probably both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're watching it on Netflix, so if you want to watch with us before the bleed up to the new season, which is coming out in November?
Ish.
Somewhere this year. So I'm going to watch it for the first time. If you want to rewatch or watch with us, feel free. We got the Netflix description up, and apparently it's about a fiercely independent single mom named Lorelai.
Accurate.
And her raising a gifted Ivy League-bound daughter named
Accurate.
Rory.
Yes.
I made a continual stream of quick-witted banter. Repartee, sorry. So I like dialogue. She knows my favorite writer is Aaron Sorkin. Mm-hmm. So, and I've been told by fans of The West Wing that the dialogue in Gilmore Girls is even better. Which, no, it's not. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, what did you think about this first?
Yeah, we'll see. So, anyway, this is episode 1, the pilot. For those of you who might care, we're going to probably spoil things about each episode, but she's going to keep her mouth shut about anything that happens afterwards, so, you know.
Scott's honor.
Anybody who's watching doesn't worry too much about, but watch the episode first, then watch this. So, in the pilot, we meet Lorelai and Rory. They were living in Star Hills?
Stars Hollow, Connecticut.
Stars Hollow, Connecticut. And, she works at an inn.
She works at an inn.
And Rory's a high school student. Mm-hmm. And I guess the thing of the show is that, like, Rory's the same age at 16 that Lorelai was when she had Rory. Mm-hmm. So I think that's an interesting dynamic. I will say that, like, the dialogue's all good. The setup of, like, mom and daughter against the world, totally there.
Yeah.
I will say it's a little bit too goofball for me.
Too goofball?
Right now, yeah.
What do you mean?
So Melissa McCarthy of Ghostbusters and fucking, what's the other show she's been in? Bridesmaids and The Heat, and Melissa McCarthy's awesome. She's in this show as Lorelai works at an inn, and I guess her goal is to someday purchase her own inn, mm-hmm. which I'm sure will happen at some point. Yay for that. Or James will be crushed. Anyway, Melissa McCarthy plays the chef in this inn, and the recurring bit is that she keeps hurting herself, setting shit on fire, and injuring other employees.
Well, do you think it's just comedy relief for the other drama that's going on?
Well, I mean, the thing is, there's not really drama too much in the show so far, for me.
Well, I guess that one storyline of, like, well, they have to set it up.
Yeah, it's the pilot, exactly.
Because another thing that is drama-filled to me watching this again was that, like, Lorelai has to go see her parents. And you know that there's something happening there, like, it's really awkward. She has to ask her parents for money.
Yeah, and that's the only, like, real drama part of the show for me so far. But, I mean, it's witty repartee, so it's mostly full of, like, quick, fun, witty banter, which is not, I mean, it's not like it can't be dramatic, but it's generally a fun show anyway.
Yeah.
And, it's like the show stops for 2 minutes to watch Melissa McCarthy do a pratfall.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
a little
that.
off. When we meet Rory's friend, the Asian girl.
Yeah.
Green girl.
Lane.
Yeah, they, like, go into her parents' house, and there's, like, a 3-minute bit about, like, where are you? We're over by the tables, like, it's this real cluttered, I guess they sell antiques in the house.
I think they were just trying really hard to introduce all of the characters.
And that's the thing, like, I will give it this much, for a pilot with this many characters, everybody, I know who everybody is.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
Well,
like,
they did their job.
You know, and it's got a good cast. The parents, I know the mother from somewhere, but I can't place her just now.
Ellie Bishop. I don't know.
The dad, he's the dad from Richie Rich.
Whoa.
Dad, not
really?
found. Dad, not found. Yeah. Hey, a sport! Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I know. Same thing. Okay, so there's that, you know, the plot of this episode is that Rory gets accepted to a private school, and right away, you heard me say it, I'm sure, they get, like, your acceptance letter, we accept blah, 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 first day pending payment of tuition. And I was like, tuition!
Yeah, you called that was going to be, like, a major plot point.
So, she's not broke, but, like, got this huge fucking house.
I don't think it's really that big.
It's 2 stories, there's 2 people.
From the outside, but what you don't know, can I spoil the layout of the house?
Yeah, sure.
On the upstairs, it's just Lorelai's bedroom and a bathroom.
Okay.
And, like, they have the kitchen, they have Rory's room, and they have a living room. That's it.
Okay.
So I think from the outside, the house that they use makes it look really large.
And maybe it's just that New England architecture thing where it seems big.
With, like, the huge wraparound porch.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's the...
I mean, she's a single mom.
Yeah. Get an apartment.
I live in Connecticut. I don't know if apartments exist in Connecticut.
The plot of this episode is how is Lorelai going to get the money? And she has to go to her parents, who there's clearly some kind of estrangement going on. And of course you find out it's because she had a kid when she was 16 and was fiercely independent and didn't want her parents to control her life. All good stuff. And there's a really good scene where Lorelai's mother, the deal is, we'll give you the money to send the kid to school, but you have to meet us once a week to have a dinner. So they go to the first of, I'm assuming probably every episode there'll be a dinner. And at some point in the dinner, they're just picking on Lorelai, as parents do. Like, man, that guy you almost married, he's doing great. He's really smart. You must get that from him, Lorelai's daughter.
Yeah.
Horrible, shitty things like that. So she goes in the kitchen. There's a really nice scene where it's actually pretty elegant backstory. Like, it's usually tough to explain backstory.
But with their argument, it just...
I buy that. It wasn't forced. An argument between mother, like grandmother and daughter, so, Lorelai and her mother, about what the hell happened and so on and so forth. Really nice scene. It's revealed, like, Rory hears that she had to borrow money from her parents. So that kind of reunifies them, and we'll get to that. Why Rory and Lorelai split apart in this episode in a second. But really nice scene between, mom and daughter, and really established connection. And when it cuts outside to Rory listening to the argument, you see on her face like, man, my mom must really care about me to do this. Yeah. And then the camera pans over, and Grandpa's fucking...
Yeah.
That was like so stupid. It took all the tension of it out.
I mean, I think you have to go into the show knowing that it's going to be a little goofy.
Yeah, and I didn't quite know
It has
that.
a lot of heart, though.
Yeah, and I can see that.
Obviously.
So the other subplot, or the other B-plot in this episode is that Rory met a boy.
And I know, like, as soon as... So it's the way that you first get introduced to him, his name is Dean.
Yes, he is. And he looks a lot like the Dean from Supernatural. Don't know if it's the same actor, but that was the thought I had.
It is the same actor. That's Jared Padalecki.
And he played Dean in...
No, his friend's name is Dean in Supernatural.
Brother.
Sorry. I've actually never seen Supernatural.
The internet hates us now that you haven't seen Supernatural.
Cut that part out.
No, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so that dude, the guy from Supernatural, what were you going to say? Sorry.
The way you first see him is... Rory is talking with Lane, and they're walking into school, and he's just standing there, and like you made some sort of noise or something like, "Oh, him, right there, him."
He's like, look, it's for the record, the show is shot really well. A lot of long tracking shots, let the actors, inhabit the scene. I like that. It's West Wing light, kind of, in terms of the way it's shot. And there's this really nice tracking shot through like the campus and up the stairs, and then they reveal this dude who's like leather jacket, fucking, late 90s douchebag, John Thayer Thomas hair.
Oh, yeah. Good enough.
Totally JTT hair. And he's like looking over his shoulder at her. It's like, ugh, that guy. But the first thing he says is, Rosemary's Baby. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I like him now.
Well, her face like lit up like, what? Someone reads books? What?
Well, I mean, it's a movie, but yeah. I mean, maybe it was book first, but everyone knows Rosemary's Baby is the movie.
Yeah, okay.
That's why she said, like, stop standing there like Ruth Gordon, make a noise. Ruth Gordon is an actress from Rosemary's Baby, who's thoroughly creepy.
I just don't watch.
Which, I mean, look, I like both actresses. I like the character of Rory. I like that she's smart and reads books and that she actually has ambition. But I do call bullshit on a 16-year-old girl having seen Rosemary's Baby.
No. I think, well, you haven't seen their relationship.
Oh, a 16-year-old at all. Like, most 16-year-olds have not seen Rosemary's Baby.
The mom, Lorelai,
big horror fan?
That's what they watch. They watch old movies all the time.
Right on.
Yeah.
And that is fucking awesome. Go watch Rosemary's Baby. You will have nightmares forever.
No. No, thank you.
It's awesome.
Pass. Hard pass.
The way that those two plots connect, Lorelai and her parents, Rory and the boy, is Rory's like, I don't want to go to private school because there's like a cute guy. And I was watching on the couch, and I was like, oh. Because if she stayed at that school, I'd have been like, we're not watching this show. Like, if the smart girl they introduced as being ambitious decides to stick around for the guy,
no, of course not. So, of course, it's brilliant because her mom talks her out of it.
Sorta.
She tried to.
Yeah, I mean, of course her mother, yes.
I'm sure.
I did like that scene.
I'm sure had, like, the whole overhearing them in the kitchen.
She still would have gone to Chilton.
Absolutely. Yeah,
that's
she would have come around.
The big drama scene between the two, the mother and daughter, is when Lorelai finds out that Rory has some boy thing. They walk home and they debate, and typical teenage girl, overprotective mother thing. And they go in the bedroom, and slam the door, and Lorelai comes in and she's like, all right, let's try again. Rory's like, thanks for knocking.
Yeah.
And they try to talk it out, and Rory is all shut down, and Lorelai's like, you know what? we've always been a democracy in this house.
Yeah.
We don't do anything unless we both agree on it. But I'm gonna pull the mom card. You're going to Chilton on Monday, and I was like, fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Lorelai.
Yeah.
Which leads me into Lauren Graham's awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
And I've seen her in other stuff. Primarily, I saw her from an episode of Studio 60 where she played herself. She was in a terrible movie you made me watch. What's it called? Because I Said So. She played Mandy Moore's sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I must have seen her somewhere else, but she's a great actress.
She's in Parenthood, and she's great
in
that too.
Which I haven't seen, but
right.
But yeah. But Alexis Bledel, I only really know from Sin City, the first one, and I've seen her in other stuff, I guess, but like not a bad actress. She is really stilted in the pilot.
Really?
Not horribly so, but there's a lot of like, it sounds a lot like a teenager reading words. But she's also clearly young, and I don't know if this is her first gig.
Maybe.
But like, and I'm sure she gets better because there are scenes where she's really into it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It felt like there was a lot of like, it's a very wordy show, so it's a tough thing to put on a 16-year-old actor. But there were definitely moments where I was like, all right, you need to step it up a little bit, just a little bit.
I don't know. A lot of her scenes.
She seems vacant.
Very...
She's kind of looking.
Maybe.
She's not engaged. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
she's not engaging.
Maybe she's. Oh, she's not engaging, or you don't think she's engaged?
The actress isn't engaging to the audience.
Okay.
It's like, therefore, like, I don't think that she's engaged in the words. I don't think that she's inhabiting that character too well yet.
Okay.
Granted, a lot of this pilot is like her being nervous and closed
Yeah, that's
off.
what I was gonna say. Like, I think that was just part of what the whole
but I mean,
show is about.
Well, for example, when Lauren Graham goes to visit her parents, same kind of scene where she's clearly timid and small, but like, even when she's not saying anything, Lauren Graham is able to like, she's riveting all the time.
Yeah.
So.
That's her character.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm assuming that Alexis Bledel will get better. As far as the rest of the cast, there's, a French stereotype. He's funny.
Yeah, Michel.
Yeah, he's the, like, I don't know.
He's like a receptionist
there you
at
go.
the
I'll
hotel.
say maitre d', but that's not
at
right.
The inn that they work at. There's Suki.
Suki's the little Korean girl that's Rory's friend.
Suki.
Oh, no, right,
the
Suki.
Chef.
Suki is the, what's her name?
Melissa McCarthy
character. Lane is the little Korean girl who is Rory's friend. And then there's the pretty boy. What's his name?
Dean.
Well, no, the other guy, the coffee guy.
Oh, that's Luke. Luke's Diner. That's where they eat most of the time.
Oh, it said like outside the shot, like when
it's
the hardware store. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that confused me. But yeah, so Rory's got some kind of crush thing, which I'm sure there'll be multiple dudes throughout the series. So
yeah, she's a 16-year-old.
Yeah, I get that. And then Lorelai's, I'm assuming, first romantic subplot is she likes Luke, or maybe she just likes coffee. She drinks a shitload of coffee this episode. But yeah, it's fun. It was charming and witty. I don't hate it. As far as pilot episodes go, I was telling her it's about a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Pilots are tough. There's a lot going on. So, and like I'm down to see like what Rory is like in a smart kid school.
Yeah.
Because they did a really, again, as writing. The writing's great. I can't remember her name. A woman created the show, wrote the pilot.
Amy Sherman Palladino.
There we go. She's awesome. And beyond like the witty, the banter, which I like, it's just good. Like the backstory, they handled that subtly. Mm-hmm. All the characters are well drawn. Some of them a little bit slapstickily so, but right on.
Oh yeah, while they were in the classroom, or were you about to?
I was gonna say, yeah. But they also like we only get a glimpse of Rory in her current world because the show, that's what pilots are. Here's what we're gonna do, and here's the change. That's mostly what pilots are. So we only get a couple scenes of Rory in her current school before transferring to a private one. And it's really quickly, set up who that character is.
Yeah, but you were wrong.
They faked me out, yeah.
Yeah, they totally faked him out. Because there's a series of, like, they're sitting in class, and, like, the teacher's like, okay, you need to work on this and this. And I'm, like, a teacher, so I'm like, oh, yeah, they're not going to fucking do that. So there's, like, four girls. They're passing around a nail polish bottle, and they're, like, just doing their nails, and they, like, see Rory writing something. They're like, what is that? Maybe it's a love letter. Maybe it's something else. And he was like, oh, don't tell me that Rory's not cool.
No, it was like, what, she's unpopular?
Yeah.
Because she looks like that. And then, the girl leans over to see what she's writing, and she's like, it's the assignment.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh,
she's smart. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
She reads books. She's reading Melville, which, let's get to that. That is fucking creepy.
Oh, yeah. Where he was like, I'm watching you. But like, then he tells the whole story
he
about,
saves it a little bit, but like, that's one of those scenes that as a teenage boy and now a grown man that drive me nuts, because women love those scenes, when in reality, no. No way would that work out.
She was just flattered that someone noticed her.
I know.
That's never happened to her before.
Which, bullshit, she looks like that, but whatever.
She lives in Stars fucking Hollow, maybe that's why.
Whatever, but yeah, she meets this boy, and he's like, man, so how you liking Moby Dick? He's like, it's great, my first Melville, and maybe it's cliche that shows Moby Dick's my first Melville, but wait a minute, how'd you know I'm reading Moby Dick? And he's like, I've been watching you.
And then he immediately goes, not in a creepy kind of way.
But just every day, and I know that you sit under that tree, and last week you're reading this book, and this week you're reading this book, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it. I know it's supposed to be charming and cute, and she's 16, so she's automatically stupid. Everyone is dumb and she's
but
16.
we don't know that he's sitting there, like, watching her. Like,
I know,
he could have
just...
He's taking the same path. It's a small town. You're bound to notice people. So he probably is leaving school and sees her sitting there and just noticed her every single day for a week.
I get it.
2 weeks, I guess.
I just call BS on that actually working.
It's a TV show.
I know. I understand. Just like I'll accept the fact that the Friends live in that huge-ass apartment in Friends.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was their grandma.
Yeah, they do set it up. It's rent control, so...
Yeah.
They do establish it. Anyway, now we're just talking about other shows. So, this is episode 1, the pilot of Gilmore Girls. Next one is episode 2. I didn't see the title, but Rory is going to her first day at Chilton Academy. And I hope it was horrible. Like, I really hope it's bad. Like, there's a great episode of The Simpsons where they all move to a new town, which is supposed to be great. And Lisa... hangs out with smart kids, and she's just bored to death by it, even though, like, she's their intellectual equal. She hasn't, like, they don't enjoy playing. Oh. She doesn't, like, she can't do anything. It's just,
Do you think after that she'll go to Chilton, have a really bad day, and then they're just gonna be like, all right, you could go back to Stars Hollow High?
No. If they do that, then I'm quitting the show. That's, like, you can't lay the pipe in episode 1 and then bail in episode 2 unless you're doing some kind of, like, action story where you kill the main character off. That's fine. But you can't set all that up, because then we don't need the parents anymore, because you can just give the money back.
Maybe they'll introduce something new.
Yeah. Rory's going to break her leg, and we're going to need the money for that. So yeah, I'm into the show. The coffee guy, well, the only reason I think that Lauren Graham is into the coffee guy is the opening shot. Really nice opening shot. Little steady cam, passes by like, welcome to Stars Hollow. So you see the street, and the camera finds Lauren Graham. She walks into the coffee shop. Camera goes with her. It was like right on, little Steadicam shot to open the show. And then she's just staring at the coffee guy behind the counter with this fucking Lauren Graham smile on her face.
Well, but that's because she's about to ask him for coffee.
Which I get. They explain. He's like, how many have you had? None. Plus how many? 5?
Yeah.
But still, it felt like a thing. But his shtick this episode, maybe it's a shtick for the rest of the season or series, is he doesn't like that they are unhealthy.
Yeah.
He sells coffee. He doesn't like people who drink coffee.
Well, they drink an excessive amount, George.
Yes. There's it's a recurring bit where Lauren Graham, before anything dramatic happens, she's got a coffee in her hand, and I'm like, have a cigarette, bitch. It'll mellow you out. You don't need to, keep carrying around all that coffee. How much is a coffee? $6 with a pack of cigarettes. You can have 20 of them.
How do you think they talk so fast?
The caffeine?
Yes.
I'm not caffeinated, and I never shut up.
Well,
I do smoke cigarettes,
you're not normal.
I do smoke cigarettes. I'm not normal. Taking that as a compliment. Anyway, so that's episode 1. We'll be back. We're gonna record a bunch of these, and I'm gonna try and post them one a day. So we'll be back hopefully tomorrow with episode 2, Rory's first day at Chilton.
Chilton. You'll get the names down soon.
Yes. Bye.
Adios.
Not the lion in frame. Good enough.
Are you already recording?
Yeah. It's easier. I'll edit all the chuffa. Ow. Kicking me.
Gotcha.
You ready? Alright.
Adios. We can watch one more.
Hey, I was gonna say I'm down to keep going.
Hell yeah.